Good afternoon. I'm Lieutenant Elmer Horn with Douglas County Sheriff's Office, and we're here at one of our communities, and Sheriff Pounds is here with us. And Sheriff Pounds is very involved in his communities, and he come out. We brought out our grill and our smoker so we can come out and help cook for this community. And Sheriff Pounds himself has come out and helped cook with us, and he's here to cook and help these folks today.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the programs that I call taking my community back. If you don't get out there and get involved in your community, you ain't gonna be able to get it back. And the sad part about it, we losing our young men at such a pace that it's unreal. We got to come up with something that will help us with these children. Got to. So this is what I'm doing. I love it. I'm out here in the sun. It's hot, but like I said earlier, we're gonna do these until we get that gap between law enforcement and the community bridge. We're gonna bridge that gap because we're gonna get out of here, we're gonna shake hands, we're gonna find out if they got any kind of problem we can assist them with, and invite them to the sheriff's office and come to the roll call. Just come see what's going on at the office. Thank y'all so much for being here.
Thank you, Sheriff Pounds. And like I said, this is just one of many events that we bring this grill out to help with our communities and get involved. I'm here today at one of our community outreach days with our sound truck. And our sound truck is used for just what you see. We come out to community days, we play loud music, and be able to just have a good time with it and enjoy our community. At a sheriff's office, you get to see us in a little different light. We're not always out there writing tickets or locking people up. We come out to your community day and be a part of your day and help you celebrate your community. And this is just one of the ways that we can do that, was with our sound truck. We're here today in one of our communities. We brought our ice cream truck out. A lot of people like to laugh when I say the sheriff's office owns an ice cream truck, but this is exactly what it's for, is we bring it out to our communities. We give away ice cream. We don't charge for the ice cream. The ice cream is free. And we have partners in our businesses in our community that help pay for the ice cream so that we can give it away for free. And we give it away. We go to schools. This is just one of many events that we bring our ice cream truck to. We go to the school systems. We come out to community days, block parties. We just come out and see you and help you enjoy and celebrate your community. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to the Dr. Alice Show. I'm your girl, I'm your host, Dr. Alice Teague, and today we have one of our actors that's going to be at the Shadow of Greatness that is coming on Sunday, June the 22nd at the new Black Wall Street Market in Stonecrest. And if you have not purchased your tickets, I'm going to ask you to purchase your ticket. To win a free ticket, call the Dr. Alice Show, 404-418-4125. But before I get into my special guest today, she is one of the actors. She's also an author of the book that's called Phenomenal Woman. And we're going to talk about that book. She has the book with her now. We're also going to talk about how you can get in touch with her. But before I get started, of course, without my show, my producer, Mr. Felix Washington, we had some difficulties. You know, the devil is always busy, but God made it happen. And so I just want to say thank you, audience, for being patient. I usually have an intro that introduced me, but because of the technical difficulty, we could not get that done. So, of course, your host, Dr. Alice Teague is doing her own intro today. But I want to thank my producer, Mr. Felix Washington, who has worked so hard to make sure that every time I produce my show, no matter how difficult it be, he always comes through. So let's give Mr. Felix Washington a big round of applause for doing my show. And as always, I do have an audience. Every time I do my show, I have an audience. Today, I have a special audience. It is my family. Some from Chicago, some from Texas. They are here for the play, the Shadow of Greatness play. We have a treat for them. They don't know what the play is about. They kind of know. They have not saw the play, but we have something in store for them. And for those of you, again, who has not purchased your ticket, you do want to purchase your ticket immediately. They are almost about to sell out. Remember, go to eventbrite.com to purchase your ticket for the Shadow of Greatness. The doors will open at 2 o'clock. The show will start at 3. And remember, on intermission, where those fans at? We're going to do some boots on the ground. So make sure you bring your fan. And without further ado, let me hear from my audience. Audience. All right, I didn't hear them loud enough. Audience. That's good. All right, so that is well. So now that you know that I really do have a real audience, you can see. So with that being said, we're going to ask Michelle some questions in regards of her acting part on the show. She plays several parts. She plays Phenomenal Woman. Of course, she wrote the book Phenomenal Woman. She also is in the Montgomery bus scene. And she's in a lot of more scenes that we end up putting her in, but she was able to do those scenes. So, Michelle, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Antoinette Louise Joy. I'm Antoinette Louise Joy. That's my author name, but my friend here calls me Michelle, so my family and friends call me Michelle. I started writing right during COVID, because we were home, we couldn't go anywhere, and people always tell me, you got a story to tell, why don't you write about it? Or, how do you look like you look at your age? I'm like, age? I'm over 65, so I guess, but then I was around 60, I guess. So I wrote a book about it. I said, well, read the book, that's all I can tell you. And from this book, I wrote 4 or 5 others, and I'm on Amazon under Antoinette Louise Joy. I'm on Google, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So all of them are Antoinette Louise Joy. Thank you.
All right. Now, you auditioned for the Shadow of Greatness. What was your reason to get involved with the Shadow of Greatness?
I think that it's a awesome play, and you don't get a lot of plays about our history. During a play, you get a lot of our history. They don't tell our kids that. They don't tell them about the kings and queens that we came from. They tell them we were slaves and we came over here on a ship, and they don't tell them our history. Because if you don't know where you come from, you won't be able to go ahead. So that's what it's primarily about, our history and how great we are, because we're some pretty great people. Not to offend anybody else, but I'm just saying us, we're really good people.
So working with the cast, how did you feel working with the cast? When we first started at the Shadow of Greatness, we nearly had nearly 64 people. And of course, that's a big cast for me. But I think now we're at to 48, 50 people of the cast, and it's still a big cast. Nearly over 18 actors that's in this cast. And so I wanted to know, and I know that being an actor, you have all these different personalities. How did you all come together? And I know it was some difficult scenes because I heard you guys. So how did you all come together and say, hey, we have different personalities and we need to come together so we can produce this play. So how was it dealing with different actors and different faith and stuff like that? Can you explain that to us?
I think the main goal for all of us was to have a fantastic play and to really tell our facts. So anytime you with different people, different personalities, different age range. You know, that's just common to have disagreements and conflicts. But we worked, you know, we were able to work them out. It's no different from any other program, any other, you know, you just don't see the back behind the scene, what goes on. But for the main part, we wanted it to be a fantastic show, and it is.
Now, when we said that we was going to have it at the new Black Wall Street, and those of you who have not visited the new Black Wall Street, you need to take a look at the new Black Wall Street. It is
Yes.
for all black business. So if you have a business and you need to be investing in the new Black Wall Street, 8109 Mall Street Parkway in Stonecrest. There's nothing but black business in there. I myself
Yes.
wanted to support them. And the good thing about it, they was from Chicago. I'm from Chicago, born and raised there. And so we need to have more black business, and we need to have black business supporting each other. We spend nearly $4.5 million in other people's communities, other people's store. Let's start investing in our own community. So when you heard that we had it at the new Black Wall Street, very new, young guy, even though he has passed away, his vision was to have black business to come in there and to showcase black business. What did you think about having the play at the new Black Wall Street Market?
Well, it's awesome. The Black Street Market is awesome. It just doesn't get a lot of advertisement, I feel. But everybody in there are entrepreneurs, and they're black, and they have so much. Me and Alice was in there, and we ran into a couple of their pioneers. They have a shop, artwork, and a story. One of them goes all the way back to Martin Luther King. These are people that have really been in the struggle. They know about our injustices. They even wrote a book. Some of them even have, you know, books as well. So it's awesome. I'm just sorry that it doesn't get the advertisement that the malls, the bigger malls get.
That the advertising that it needs to get. Now, we do have children's in the play, especially those who are going to be doing certain parts in the play. And I thought, as a producer, that this would be really good to have children's, because a lot of our kids do not know about our history. So I want to hear from you, because I know that you have kids, you have grandkids, and stuff like that. What do you think about the kids that is actually being part of this play, the Shadow of Greatness play?
The kids are awesome. You remembering that we're all, or not everybody, has any experience in front of a crowd. So the kids, they're just adapting. They're doing their parts really well for not being professional. But these kids are awesome.
Good. That's good. That's good to hear, because we've worked with them, we trained with them. And what would be your ideal to tell somebody if they wanted to go into business? And I know that you are a nurse, and you are
45 years.
So how long have you been a nurse?
45 years.
45 years as a nurse. That's wonderful, and I'm glad that you are my friend. I'm in the medical field and criminal justice as well. But what do you would tell somebody that was just off the street and says, "Hey, I want to start a business"? What would you tell them? Would you tell them to go to the new Black Wall Street, or where would you tell them to start that business at?
Well, to start anything, you have to look it up. You have to have a plan. And from that plan, you have to go from that plan. So for myself, it was writing. So I wrote it, and I went online, and I looked for publishers. So I found this publishing company. That's the one that published this book called Savvy. And I gave them a call. I'm like, I'm a publisher. I've never published anything. I want to publish my book. They said, okay, send me this transcript. So I sent it. And I didn't hear nothing for like a week, 2, 3. So about 6 weeks later, I get this letter from them, and they said, the book concept is awesome. We want to publish your book. I said, okay, oh, we can do this then. So my book is about being awesome, being phenomenal, and being older. When you look at TV, they have a 20-year-old telling you about her skin. I'm like, 20-year-old, really? I'm 60. What can you tell me about my skin? So I did. I wrote a book. What can you tell me about dressing? So I did. I wrote a book. what can you tell me about being single and getting the man? Because you got the man. I got married. So they were all, how you married? How you got him? Okay. So I did. I put it in a book. And then after this book, I had another book that just follows up on relationships, marriage, putting God first, because you can't do anything without him. So you put him first, you ask him, can I do this? Because again, you don't know the plans that he has for you. He knows the plan for you. And then you go from there. But the Wall Street would be a great place if you want to do clothing, shoes, cook, if you have a gift for cooking, painting. It has all sorts. So whatever you think that you might want to do, the Wall Street has a spot for you.
Now you visit the Black Wall Street, me and you both. Now they do have a lounge. The guy is from Chicago. It's called the Pink Lion. Why don't you tell us about the Pink Lion that's at the New Wall Street? You danced there, you did boots on the grounds there. I'm trying to still learn boots on the grounds, you guys. I'm starting to. So hit the sister up. Come and help me on the Dr. Alice show. We're going to have the boots on the ground right here. On my next show, we're going to do some boots on the ground. We have an instructor. We're going to actually do some boots on the ground. Also, coming to the Dr. Alice show as well, before we get back to Michelle, we are going to have the dating game. So if you're single, I need you to call into the Dr. Alice show. We are going to have the dating game right here on this show. And if you have not subscribed to my magazine, you need to subscribe to Spotlight Spectacular magazine. We see you. Call 404-418-4125 to get into my magazine. We have advertising space going on now. And if you want to appear on the Dr. Alice show, 404-418-4125. Come and tell us about the Pink Lion.
So the Pink Lion is a beautiful club that they developed. They wanted something different, something classy, something like what we used to do in Chicago, the clubs I used to go to, or in New York, the old kind of old school clubs. So it's really jazzy, really fancy. And so they had this boots on the ground thing. So Alice calls me, they got a boots on the ground. I want to go. I'm like, okay, let's go, because I didn't know how to do it. And so we went, and they were doing boots on the ground. They was doing all the little line dances. So me and Alice was up there trying to learn all these little dances. But I did learn. I went some more, and they was doing it at my grandson's graduation. I was all over until I even bought me a pair of white boots.
Oh, wow.
So I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. But unfortunately, you won't be able to do boots on the ground on Sunday, because guess what? You're in the play on Sunday.
Know.
So you won't be able to do that. And again, Michelle, let me see your book right quick. Again, if you have not purchased her book, Phenomenal Woman, make sure that you get a copy of this book, Phenomenal Woman. Again, you can have it on Amazon. She's all
Barnes
over
and
there.
Noble.
And Lulu, all of those places. So please support her. And that's what my show is all about, and everything like that. Supporting black business, supporting black women. So please purchase her book, not because she's my friend, but purchase this book because she is a woman, and she is a phenomenal woman. And again, Phenomenal Woman book, you don't want to leave without it. We're getting ready to go on break. But before we go on break, I need to hear from my audience again. All right, we're getting ready to go on break, and when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about the play, having you to come out to see the play as well. We're getting ready to go on break, and the Dr. Alice Show will be right back.
Hi, my name is Lauren, and welcome to TV 1061. Join our network and broadcast your film live across the continent. Come to our studio and film and stream your TV show, sitcom, and showcase and broadcast it worldwide. Combine multimedia with your live stream. Independent filmmakers show your movie and afterwards interview your cast live. Sponsors, advertisers, I'm talking to you. This is your chance for global exposure. These are exciting times that we're in. Traditional TV is but a thing of the past. TV 1061 is on the Roku platform. Roku is an industry leader in internet TV. It has a viewership of 53 million and counting. It is the most popular and fastest growing internet TV platform. If you are interested in developing and showcasing your movie or show, or interested in coming in as a sponsor or advertiser, please send us your contact information with a brief description of your interest to 1061tv@gmail.com. Thank you. Hi, my name is Lauren, and welcome to TV 1060.
Good afternoon. I'm Lieutenant Elmer Horn with Douglas County Sheriff's Office, and we're here in one of our communities, and Sheriff Pounds is here with us. And Sheriff Pounds is very involved in his communities, and he come out. We brought out our grill and our smoker so we can come out and help cook for this community, and Sheriff Pounds himself has come out and helped cook with us, and he's here to cook and help these folks today.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the programs that I call taking my community back. If you don't get out there and get involved in your community, you ain't gonna be able to get it back. And the sad part about it, we losing our young men at such a pace that it's unreal. We got to come up with something that will help us with these children. Got to. So this is what I'm doing. I love it. I'm out here in the sun. It's hot, but like I said earlier, we're going to do these until we get that gap between law enforcement and the community bridge. We're going to bridge that gap because we're going to get out of here. We're going to shake hands. We're going to find out if they got any kind of problem we can assist them with and invite them to the sheriff's office and come to the roll call. Just come see what's going on at the office. Thank y'all so much for being here.
Thank you, Sheriff Pounds. And like I said, this is just one of many events that we bring this grill out to help with our communities and get involved.
Hello and welcome back to the Dr. Alice Show. Remember, if you want to call in today to try to run a free ticket to the new Black Wall Street Market. Dial 770-485-7724, and those phones will ring right here, 770-485-7724. Again, come on out. Producer, can you put the flyer up on the screen so that they could see the new Black Wall Street? Come on out. The play is this Sunday. Doors will open at 2. The play actually will start at 3. We do have vendors there. We have a t-shirt vendor. We have paparazzi. We will have a food vendor. And of course, remember I said on intermission, we're going to have some entertainment. We will be doing boots on the ground. So if you do not have your fans, you got 2 days to get those fans up, and let's do some boots on the ground. And again, the Shadow of Greatness play is at the new Black Wall Street Market, 8109 Park Mall in Stonecrest, Georgia. So you don't want to miss this play. It's a family play. Bring your families, bring your friends, bring your neighbors, bring everybody and tell them about this play. My producer will be putting the flyer up. He'll also be showing some of the actors that will be in the play. So producer, can you put that up on the screen for me? Again, I want to thank my producer, Mr. Felix Washington, and I want to again thank my audience. Audience, let me hear you. So as you know, I do have a real light audience. I want to thank Miss Michelle for coming out to being part of this play, part of this production. Actually, I've written this play 2 years ago. and it was just now going to full force. Been practicing ever since January, so my actors have been doing a phenomenal job. And again, like I said, this is a big cast. Anytime you got over 20 people, to me, that's a big cast. So it is a big cast, and they are doing so well. We've got one of our actors is coming all the way from New York, and so she's playing a phenomenal part. And then the Shadow of Greatness play is headed to New York. Next year, the Shadow of Greatness will be going to New York. And if you want to get involved with this play, if you want to be an actor in this play, and you want to audition, starting in December of this year, we will be doing auditions, especially if you want to travel to New York. Call 404-418-4125. And then our next schedule is the Windy City, Chicago, which is my hometown, Chicago. We're going to bring it there because actually that's where it all started, with my family there. And again, the Shadows of Greatness play, bring it out, history and making, something that has never been done before, Black history and Juneteenth together. We know that this is Juneteenth weekend, and so I wanted to do something special, is to bring Black history and Juneteenth together, because our history, we should never forget, our history is 365 days a year. And so, again, I want to thank Ms. Michelle for being part of this great play. Being an actor, you'll see her in several scenes, and I want to thank her again for writing her books that she wrote, Phenomenal Woman, and that's part of the reason why she's in one of the scenes that's called Phenomenal Woman. She's going to be citing a poem that actually me and her wrote. And so she's going to be citing that in the phenomenal play. So again, come on out, see this play. You won't regret it. It's a family play. We're going to have some fun. Again, I can't stress how we're going to do boots on the ground. So, and then on that scene, we're going to pick out people in the audience to do boots on the ground. So again, come on out and tell your people, tell your family. You can purchase your tickets on eventbrite.com. And I was also told, and Michelle just reminded me, that you also can purchase your tickets at the door. The tickets at the door, you can purchase your tickets at the door. There'll be a little bit more, but you can still purchase your tickets at the door. It's best to purchase them on eventbrite.com. Purchase them today, because those seats are almost filled out. I was told today those seats are almost filled out. So come on, purchase your ticket. And again, I am the writer, and I'm the producer of this play, the Shadow of Greatness play. So again, come on out. I want to thank again for listening to the Dr. Alice Show. And remember, I am on the show once a month. Every day we have something different. And again, if you want to be on the dating game, please dial 404-418-4125. We're going to be getting ready for the dating game. Also, if you want to participate in the Boots on the Ground here right on the Dr. Alice Show, call 404-418-4125. And again, producer, if you can put up those the flyer, and also if you can put up the people that's in the play. You can also call the number below before we get off the air, 770-455-7724, to try to win a free ticket to the Shadow of Greatness play. And again, thank you for watching the Dr. Alice Show. And again, audience, can you give us a goodbye? All right, thank you, and we'll see you the next time around on the Dr. Alice Show. I love you, and God loves you too. Goodbye, and have a beautiful, blessed day.